space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilization, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
So when we've one more light test, just checking that everything lights when it's connected together. Obviously these aren't the final fittings. We showed them little connectors last time, so we've got them to go in. Doing this though, we can see that we need to do some more light blocking along this edge and a bit more down here. We put our nose on the front and that's all working fine, but huge gaps to fill there, so we get them blocked up. Most of this wire will be gone next time we look at it. And I've decided to go with the fibre optics, and I'll show you why in just a moment. I'll get that rigged up. Right, I've just taped on the little side part, as you can see here. If you look up in this top right hand corner, there's a screenshot playing from the episode Manoeuvres, and it shows all the lights actually on this part. So we're gonna have to go with the fibre optics. If I'm moving close, you can see I've got the holes drilled for the lights, all in place already. A couple down there. So there's actually going to be 6 lights, or 6 pieces of fibre optic on each side. I was hoping to get away with it, but like I say, when you look in that top right hand corner, you can see how important they're going to be. So fun, fun, fun. So we've just had a bit of a disaster. When I've started drilling my holes for the side fibre optics, I've got a bit heavy handed. A drill piece got stuck inside, and when I've yanked it out, I've pulled the model apart. So I'm going to have to take it fully apart, clean it down, ready to glue. But it is going to have an advantage. It's going to make it a lot easier to put our electronics in for the fibre optics. So here's a bit of a bonus here. Right, I'll get that cleaned up and crack on. So we've got the model in half now. We've drilled our holes. As you can see, we've got fibre optics coming through. I've left a good inch and a half of fibre optic on the outside, just taped in place to hold it together. On the inside, they're all coated with PVA glue to stick them into place. The reason for this is that if I use the normal modelling glue, it has a tendency to melt straight through fibre optics, which isn't something I want to do. So the next step will be to get an LED onto the end of here, and it fixes into place inside the model. The same for the other side. Then we can get all this edge cleaned up around here and seal it back up again. We already knew we had some light leaks previously, so hopefully we can do a better job of blocking light seals when we re-putch it. Once I've got the lights in, I'll do a quick show for you. So here we go. We've got our fibre optics in place now on this side. They're connected up to an LED hidden under here, all the wires. I've taken advantage of the accident where we split it in half again. I've got all the connectors soldered in place, so we can go our two wings, our bottom section, and connecting up to the other side. Be a lot less fuss. We've still got the other side to do. We have the LED ready to all connected with wires. This is heat shrink tubing. So this works by going over the LED. Fibre optics, we touch these onto a soldering iron just to join them all together and put a flat edge. It goes onto the end of the LED, we apply a bit of heat, and this shrinks and holds it all really tight in place, which is what we've done here. I'll just connect up the battery so we can show the lighting's still working. So our internal lights are still on, and if we flip it over, you can see the fibre optics working. These have this length on, so these parts can just be slotted over before gluing into place, and then they'll trim down. We'll probably do all the painting first before trimming, because it doesn't matter if we get paint on here. Once we trim it, we'll still have the light coming out at the end. This is the great thing about using fibre optics. Just a bit of a pain to get in place. Right, so I'm going to get the second side fitted up and wired up, and then we'll have another look. Right, so we've got the fibre optics finished in this side. Now all connected in, all wired. We've joined it all together. We've got our connector to join this side to the other. We've fitted these longer wires, which eventually will go to the actual power source. If we just connect it to our temporary power, you can see all that lights up, and you can see the fibre optics are working. I'll just connect it to the other side so you can see that. Connected up to the other side, and all our lights are on. So we have a nice circuit. These connectors will make it so much easier to connect all the parts up without trying to solder over a plastic model, because that's when real accidents can happen. Where this is a temporary thing, the model's snapped in half, but it's just on glue lines. Soldering over plastic, one drop can permanently do serious damage. So these connectors are a much better idea. So next step now is to connect it back together. Thank you for watching this time, and catch you next time on the retrek. Keep trekking, keep modelling, and thank you for watching.